Okay, let's revise this congruency test and similarity test. Okay, now there are 4 congruency tests as you've learned in Sec 2. Okay, SSS, that means all the sides are the same. SAS, SAS, right? You must take note. Okay, congruency means same shape, same size. This one I think is very clear. All my same as you, you same as me, I same as you, like that. Okay, so that's SSS. Now, SAS is you need to take note of this included angle. That means if this is 3, then this is 3. This, let's say, is 40 degrees, then this is 5, then this must be 40, and then this must be 5. Okay, if the 40 is here, right, then it's not an included angle. Included angle means it must be in between 2 of the same sides. Okay, so this one I take note. Okay, then AAS and ASA, right, actually they mean more or less the same thing. That means you have 2 angles that are the same. Let's say this is 20, that's 30, that's 5. Okay, then this is 20, 30, 5. This is called A, then the side, right, ASA. Okay, then ASA. Now if if the side is not in between the 2 angles, if it's elsewhere, if the 5 is, let's say, here, 5 is here, then it's called AAS, 2 angle and 1 side. The side is not in between the 2 angle. Okay, now in this particular test, it's not important whether the side is in between the 2 angles or not. It's not important. That means my side can be here, here, then it's ASA. My side can be here, here, then it's AAS. No big deal. My side can be 5 here, 5 here. No big deal. Can still work. Okay? As long as it's a corresponding side. But SAS cannot. SAS must be in between the 2 sides. That means it must be an included angle. Okay? Now finally, RHS, don't jump to the conclusion of RHS just because you see right angle. Okay? So for example, this right angle and this right angle here. Okay, then you have let's say 2, and then this one 2, not 2 lah, 3 lah, 3, then 3, then 4, then 4. Is this RHS? The answer is no, because R means right angle triangle, then the hypotenuse must be the same. So in this case, you're not given a hypotenuse, although you can use Pythagoras theorem to find this, but don't waste time. So in this case, you use SAS. Okay, SAS. Alright, so don't jump to the conclusion of RHS just because you see right angle triangle. It could have been AAS or ASA. If you're not given this, then it's angle, side, angle, what? ASA. Are you clear? Okay, now next one, similarity test. I told you already, this is the most common, but we in Nanchao also set this. O level also set this. So this one is let's say again this 40, and then this one is also 40. Then let's say this is 1, this is 3, this is 2, this is 6. So can you see that this is 3 times of this is 3 times of this, and then this is the included angle. This is called SAS similarity. Okay. What is this SAS similarity? It's just like that. 1, 2, 3. Then this one becomes 4. 4. Okay, 4, 8, 12. So it's times 4, right? This over this, this over this, this over this, same ratio. Then you can prove it already. Alright. Now let's do some examples. But okay, before that, I revised this before in one of the videos. Very important. If you have, you need to know that if you have 2 parallel lines, right? Then I draw another line that cuts this parallel, 2 parallel lines like that. Then you must know that this is called alternate angles. Okay, because of these 2 parallel lines are A, B, C, D. Okay, and this plus this is 180 degrees. Okay, this is called interior angles. Okay, you must know all this. And this is equals to this. Okay, it's like the F, right? The outside, the F. If you see from this side, it's like F. If you invert it, okay. So this is called corresponding angles. They are the same. Okay, you must know this 1, 2, 3. Very important. The other thing you need to know is if you have a parallelogram, okay, opposite angles of a parallelogram are the same. That means if this is A, this will also be A. If this is B, this is also B. This is called opposite angles of parallelogram. Okay, we revised this in class before. Okay, similarly, opposite sides. This is called opposite sides of parallelogram are equal. Okay, so this equal this equal this. You have to state the reason when you do proving of similarity test, congruency test. Okay, yeah. So these are some of the things you need to know. And then if you need to prove or show that this line parallel this line, right? You can use interior angles. That means this plus this is 180. Then that is this line is parallel to this line. You are proving this parallel to this. Oh, sorry, not parallelogram. This is a trapezium. Okay. If you want parallelogram, then this line also must be parallel to this line, like that. All right. Okay. Then the other thing you need to take note is we've done this before. Let's say triangle ABC is congruent to triangle PQR, right? Then it's good to write it like that. So AB equals PR, BC equals this, AC equals this line. Okay. More useful is in similar triangles. Okay. So when you write, when you have proven or when they tell you that this is similar to this, you can write this down by the side as a side working, okay. Then you cover this, get one ratio, cover this, get another ratio, cover this, get another ratio, remember? So you have 3 ratios. Cover this BCQR, cover this ACPR, and cover this ABPQ. Then you sub, then you can get the answer. Okay, so that's how it goes. Now let's do one question. Okay, what question? You actually have all these. So it shows a rhombus. Rhombus means A, B, C, D. That means all the sides are equal. Okay. Then of course this angle equal this angle, this equal this angle, so on and so forth. Okay, now A, B, they're all straight lines. They're just trying to tell you they are straight lines. So when they are straight lines, the other thing I haven't told you is when you have this this is called, okay, this is 88. This will also be 88. This is called vertically opposite angles. You must state the reasons, okay? Must state the reasons. So let's see what they want us to do. Okay, I read all this already. AQ equal PQ, very important. AQ equal BP, where is it? AQ, okay, equals to BP. So this I label here. AP equals to AQ. Okay, is this important? Of course it is important. Okay, there must be a reason why they tell us this. Okay, now state the triangle that is similar to BRQ. Now when they ask you to state state your name. You just have to state your name, lim whatever. Okay, no need to explain why. So when they ask you what is similar to BRQ, BRQ. So I told you to do it this way, right? BRQ, right, like that. Then you see BRQ. Oh, this triangle, isn't it vertically opposite? If you need to prove, then you say BRQ equals to CRD, vertically opposite angles. That's reason number 1. Okay, so we know that this R is the friend of R, correct or not? Okay, and because this is a rhombus, okay, so rhombus, this parallel this parallel to this. So because they are parallel, so using the Z, this fella is equal to this fella. That means C and D, sorry, Q and D, they are friends, Q and D. Sorry. And of course, this fella is another another alternate angles, right? So you must say QBR is equals to DCR. Why? Alternate angles, this line parallel this line. Okay, that's if they want you to prove. But in this case, they only ask you to state. So B is a friend of C. That's why you see the answer, CRD. Okay, now you must state it in this order. You cannot DRC or RDC. Cannot. You must be CRD. Okay. Now there's another triangle. You go and do on your own. ADQ also ADQ. They are also similar. Why? Actually, can you see? I've taught you this before. I don't know whether you still remember or not. That there are a few very common shapes that are similar one. If you have a triangle, then you draw a line parallel to one of the base. Can be parallel to this base, or parallel to this base, or parallel to this base. What you have is corresponding angles. So this and this same. Then this is common, correct? Then this same as this corresponding angle. So they are similar already. Then this case, you see if I turn it around, this case is actually this case. It's a triangle. And then a line cutting parallel to this fella. Then these two are parallel. So you must remember the things that I taught you. They are all important things, okay? So the other one is two lines that are parallel, then they crisscross. Then isn't this same as this? Isn't this same as this? Isn't this same as this? Okay? That is this just now what we've done. These two parallel crisscross. What's the last one? The last one that I taught you is this one, like that. This angle same as this angle. Then this is common, right? So when you flip this around, angle, finish. When you flip it around, right, you become this. Okay, so that is what we have learned last time. So that's how you get this. Now prove that DQA is congruent to APB. So you see where is DQA? DQA here, right? Congruent to APB. So what do? You do like that, ladies and gentlemen. You do like that, DQA, right? And APB. Then you see, just now they told us AQ equal BP. This is given. Given the reason is given. Okay, AP equals BP. AP equals to AQ. Okay, got use or not? You see Okay, I'll show you. You see they won't give us this for nothing one. Surely there's a use for it. So you see AQ, BP. So you just say AQ equal BP given. You must say given. This given is a reason, okay? That means if the question explicitly states that this equal this, right, is given. You must say this. Very important. Okay? All this what? Therefore, no need. You just stand triangle. This one also no need. You just congruent triangle. Okay? Short form. This one need SAS. Later I explain why. Okay? So now you have one set of lengths same already. Okay? Then now you see can you see that AD of this triangle, AD of this rhombus, okay, is equals to AB. See AD and AB or BA. AD, BA, they are the same, ladies and gentlemen. Why? Because this one is a rhombus you are given. Okay. Then finally, can you see that DAQ, okay, is friend with, using the Z, this fella, ABP. Okay. What's the reason? Alternate angles, and this one is parallel to BC. Just BP can already, like that. Okay. So that is how you show, and you must take this, ladies and gentlemen. Can you see S, A, S? Okay. So that's one example for you. Now perhaps we do one more. Okay, this one AP is 5. Okay, so this is 5. BP, this is 2. So I don't label here, I label here 3. Okay, and AR is 3. Same. And then they're all straight. I show you that this is congruent to this. So ladies and gentlemen, use my method. You write here ABC over ARP. Then you don't get confused, you see. So I ask you, is AB the same as AR? Yeah, it's 3. So you must state clearly this. You must show the working. Although it's a very simple working, you must show this working. Alright? Okay? Wait. Then can you see, ladies and gentlemen, this method is very, very powerful because you see the A on top of the A, right? So you see this A of this triangle and this A of this triangle, they are the same angle. It's common. So this one done. This one done. Okay, now this one you're given what? Given. So you're given, you see, so you see, it's a right angle triangle, right? This is a right angle triangle, right? But did we use RHS? No, we didn't. We didn't use RHS. Where's my notes? Okay, if you refer to the notes just now, right? RHS was one of the things, but it's not RHS. Why? Because we don't know this length. We don't know this length. This triangle, right? ABC, we don't know the hypotenuse, so we cannot use RHS. So this is a very common trick. Everybody okay? Now, this one I revised with you just now already, but algebra I think is one of the weak area. So in order to solve this, you need to factorize. Then same denominator, you must times x minus 3 here. Then you have x minus 3 here. Then this whole thing, right? Because you throw over anything times 0 is 0, ladies and gentlemen. Don't write here 2x squared minus x minus 15. No, anything times 0 is 0. Okay? Then now, once you have that, right, then you work things out. Let me see. No, wait. Wait, this one is not, sorry. I said wrongly just now. There's already x minus 3 square here. You got x minus 3. So you need x minus 3 here, x minus 3 here. Okay, then you put brackets. Everybody follow? But you don't have 2x minus 5. 2x plus 5. So I need a 2x plus 5, 2x plus 5. Everybody okay? Yeah, sorry I said wrongly just now. I hope you can see. Okay, so that's how you do it. And then later you cross multiply, right? The whole denominator disappears. Okay, then you just then get the answer already. Okay, yeah. Now I think I'll do one last one. Because most of the time, ladies and gentlemen, this topic pose a problem to students. Okay, so this is a rhombus again now. Rhombus, where is the rhombus? PQRS is here. So once you know it's a rhombus, you label it. Okay, and okay, this one this one I see how to label later. Okay, so this one rhombus and QS is a diagonal. Oh, QS is a diagonal. Okay, very good. Diagonal means you will cut this into half. Okay. Then it's produced such that S is the midpoint. Oh, S is the midpoint. So if S is the midpoint, that means this length is the same as this length, right? Okay. And then this one same as this one. Oh, I see. Yeah, so you can label here same lah. Okay. Then this RS is produced. When it's produced, right, it means this one parallel, this one must be parallel, this one also, right? Correct? Okay. Then you take a look, show that these are congruent. So can you use this method QRS and PST? Okay, so you see look, QR is here. Is it the same as PS? Yes sir, right? Yes sir. Why? Because they are opposite sides of a rhombus. This you no need to say this one, no need. Then SRQ. Okay, then this fella Are they equal? Yes, they are corresponding, and this equal, so you can say triangle is congruent to congruent. Just draw 3 horizontal lines. This must be stated. This one is worth 1 mark, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, the rest you go and do. Go and try see on your own. For it to be a parallelogram, you must have 2 pairs of equal and parallel sides. Okay, then you show this, then you get this. Okay, this one is not cancelled. I'm just highlighting this. Okay, yeah, I think I will stop here for the similarity and congruency. Okay, just to highlight to you, when you solve you have solved many of these in lower sec. Many. Okay, I just want to say something. If this is in kilometers, this is kilometer per hour, this is fine because when you divide or times is fine, but this is not fine. Okay, because this minutes, this hours, so you must always change. Okay, and using your calculator you'll be able to get this. That's how you got this here. Alright, so you must be careful when you do the conversion and see which one bigger, which one smaller. Bigger minus smaller will give you a positive number. If you're not sure, you anyhow sub in value to test. Okay, then you then you cross multiply. You should be able to do all this. We've done many of this, but what I'm trying to say is it can be distance, speed, time, it can be different story. Okay, but what you need to do, ladies and gentlemen, is to show this. This must be shown with all the substitution and the bracket. No bracket, wrong. You don't need this. Straight away jump to here, pressing your calculator, and straight away read the question. Every year students make mistake because you don't read the question here. Okay, so read. Okay, and then I see they minus mark if you leave in 3SF because you don't follow instructions. Alright, now after this you see carefully which one you need to use. When to reject, you must see what the x represents. In this case, x represents a speed. So you see, you cannot put negative speed inside here and then plus 8. Cannot. So you have to reject negative x equals negative something. Okay, then this is what I was saying, ladies and gentlemen. You see, where's the there 9 o'clock, sorry, 9 o'clock. So 1 hour later is 10 plus, right? How do I know it's 006? So you take 0.10498, that was in terms of hours, right? You times 60, that will give you minutes. Then you round off to the nearest whole number. Can? That's what they mean by the nearest minute. Everybody follow? Okay, that's all. Okay, now the last one is this one. Just to tell you, ladies and gentlemen, that it's not always DST that they test you. They can test you in terms of rate, like pour water in or whatever. So find Y. B prints Y stickers in 1 hour. So how to find Y? So you go and think about it. What I'm trying to tell you is the story can be different, but the steps all the same. Okay? And you see, they change to hours, minutes, like that. Okay? This hours, minutes thing, right, can also appear in Trigo, as I mentioned to you already. Okay, it can appear in Trigo. Okay, we'll end here for now. Thanks.